Hi everyone, Dr. Nikki here. We are going to talk about pee, poo, and sex on this channel, and today's topic is about peeing. So one of my subscribers asked a question as to why he pees all the time if he is not drinking all that much water. And my response was long when I thought I would make a new video about it. So what that is called in the medical world is urinary frequency. And so normal urinary frequency is anywhere between 2 and 4 hours. So if you're peeing every 2 to 4 hours, you're probably drinking enough and your bladder's functioning properly and you're peeing as often as you should be. But if you're peeing more often than that, let's say you're peeing every hour, and let's say you're not drinking a bunch of water like I talked about in the first bladder control video, then there's a couple other things to think about. The first one is your stress level. Stress can act like a stimulant just like coffee or any other form of caffeine can. It stimulates everything in the body. So if we're stressed or if we're anxious about something, odds are it can affect your bladder and make you feel like you have to pee even if your bladder isn't full. So that's something to think about. Some things, if you do find that that's the case, mindfulness, deep breathing, and relaxation can often help. A second one is to take a look at what you're drinking. The most common bladder irritants are caffeine, carbonation, acidic things like citrus, and alcohol. Oh, and artificial sweeteners and flavors. Those are moving up the list pretty quickly. So if you're drinking adequate water, but let's say you're drinking 2 Gatorades a day, it's possible that the artificial colors and the artificial sweeteners could be irritating your bladder, and your bladder could be reacting to that irritation by giving you an urge to pee. Basically like saying, get this out of me. I don't like it. And then lastly, it could be that you have accidentally trained your bladder to pee every hour, let's say. When you do something on purpose, like pee every hour because that's the only time that you have a chance to pee, your bladder actually gets used to it, and you've trained it to pee every hour, whether it's full or not. So what you can do if that's the case is kind of ignore that first urge. I know they always tell you don't ignore your pee because it can cause bladder infections and yada yada, but this isn't the time for that. This isn't the case necessarily for that. So let's say you're peeing every hour because you actually have an urge to pee every hour. Okay, you feel that urge, it's coming on that hour. Just relax, see if you can breathe through it. We call it riding the wave. And let the urge come and then let it go. Don't rush to the bathroom. Don't even go after the urge. See how much time that buys you. You'd be surprised. Sometimes it can be only 5 or 10 minutes, and sometimes you won't feel another urge again for like 45 minutes. And let's see if that starts to break that habitual urge. And so then you're training your bladder to keep filling until it's full, and it'll give you an appropriate urge. So if you have any questions about that, leave any comments or feel free to email me, Nikki@theorganicpt.com. That's Nikki@theorganicpt.com. Hope this helped.